Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. On3 just put out their updated rankings for the class of 2026. Tennessee is what I would consider to be the front runner for two of those guys ranked inside the On3 top 10. Tennessee already off to a fast start in the class of 2026. Of course, you got your quarterback, the number one ranked quarterback in the country, according to 247 Sports, five-star quarterback Faison Brandon. You got a couple of blue chip weapons committed on offense. Tyreek King, a four-star wide receiver. Carson Snead, a four-star tight end. You've got big Gabriel Ascenda committed in this class. 6'7", 305-pound offensive lineman. Right now, he's a three-star. I'm going to go ahead and call it now. Gabriel Ascenda is going to end up being a blue-chip prospect. He's ranked 398th nationally, according to the On3 industry rankings. I think his stock is going to continue to go up. How can Josh Heupel close out this class? We got a long way to go, man. We've been in the midst of a dead period. Recruiting is about to pick up. We're 2 weeks away from spring camp. I can't wait to talk a little Vol football. I can't wait to talk spring camp. I can't wait to come hang out with you guys at the orange and white game. It's going to be a good time, but we got to continue this recruiting update. Let's talk about it. We're going to get into it. I need you guys to do that YouTube stuff, though, real quick. It's easy. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, all that good stuff. We're not experts and insiders here. We are just like you, for the fans, by the fans. If you like it, subscribe, click that bell for notifications. We're going live every single Sunday night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. We play EA Sports College Football. We hang out. We talk Vol football. But tomorrow night, Tuesday night, it's going to be all about Vol hoops. Tennessee basketball team playing LSU, 9 p.m. tip-off. We're going to go live. It's going to be a watch party. Come hang out, watch the basketball game, and just have a good time here on the Talkin VAWLS Network. But let's jump into it. You see the tweet On3 recruits. New wide receiver Tristan Keys ranks number 8 in the updated 2026 on 300. Keys has locked in official visits to LSU, Tennessee, Miami, Texas A&M, Alabama, and Auburn. He has also scheduled some spring visits. So again, we've been in the midst of a dead period, but recruiting business is about to pick up. So again, the On3 rankings updated. He drops from number 7 to number 8 nationally with these updated rankings, but he also jumps from the number 2 wide receiver to the number 1 wide receiver in the class of 26. Again, this according to On3. Now, the latest update that came out with these rankings, On3 says Alabama and Tennessee are 2 programs in strong standing for On3's newly minted number 1 wide receiver, but several other programs are on the radar. It says LSU, Ole Miss, Auburn, Texas A&M, and Michigan have the Hattiesburg, Mississippi High standouts attention. He took January visits to Auburn and Alabama. Coming up, he has Tennessee on March the 10th. LSU on March the 18th, Texas A&M on March the 29th, and Michigan on April the 5th. Again, unofficial visits for spring camp. So why the update in rankings? What pushed Tristan Keys to the On3 number 1 ranked wide receiver in the class of 2026? Well, as a junior last year, he had 58 catches, 1,275 yards, and 14 touchdowns. But the update in ranking, here is the scout's take. It says Tristan Keys is the total package. He has that rare combination of fluidity and twitch that every coach is searching for at the receiver position. Does a great job sinking his hips at the top of his routes, especially at 6'3", and exploding out. Plus, he has the foot speed and body control to throttle up and down during his routes, which keeps defenders on their heels. His pacing and timing is so advanced for someone his age, and he has natural ball skills. He's going to walk in and compete for a starting job very early on in his career. That's from Cody Belair, an On3 national scout. Now, Tennessee is considered to be the leader here, but Keys slowing things down, right? And we've talked about this. He wants to go through the process. We hear Tennessee. We hear Texas A&M. We hear Alabama. All reports indicated that Tennessee was trending for Tristan Keys for quite some time. He was even expected to make a decision early in the year, January, February, March, somewhere around in there, but he decided to pump the brakes, slow things down. And again, is that a bad thing for Tennessee? I don't know. There's some buzz around Alabama. He visited there for Junior Day last month. Chad Simmons has mentioned Texas A&M in the mix a lot as well. That goes back to January. Now, Steve Wiltfong 2 weeks ago said there is no question the Crimson Tide are near the top of the list for Keys. Auburn, LSU, Miami, Tennessee, and Texas A&M are also in there. I view Alabama one of the closer to the top of the list, while with the Hurricanes and the Vols. I think Tennessee's the front runner here. I do. I think they're out front. He took 2 unofficial visits last year for games. He took in the Kentucky game, took in the Florida game, said, I love the environment. It is the loudest stadium I have ever been in. Great support from the fans. I liked how the coaches trusted the players to go out there and make plays even after a bad play. Something else worth noting. Great relationship with Faison Brandon. Vols very much in it. I think Tennessee is the leader here. And again, we talk a lot about Faison Brandon. And look, man, like, of course, we talk about Nico, the quarterback at the University of Tennessee, 5-star prospect, number 1 player in the country. We had and still have high expectations for Nico. But what if it's not Nico? What if it's Faison Brandon? What if it's Nico that kind of got this thing rolling, made it cool to come back to Tennessee, made Tennessee football sexy again? But what if it's Faison Brandon that he passes the torch to? What if Faison Brandon, this class of 26, are the group that take us to the next level? We talk about how we can accept where we're at and be happy with where we have been to where we are now, but also understand that we have to take a next step. And maybe that class of 26 is the one that takes us from 10-2 college football playoff to SEC championships and national championships. And I think that starts with Faison Brandon, just the same as this team right now started with Nico. So the relationship between Tristan Keys and Faison Brandon, they want to come here and they want to do something special at the University of Tennessee. Sign me up. I'm here for it. I want to jump over and talk about somebody else that got a boost in the rankings. Pull it up on the screen here. New edge Rodney Dunham ranks number 7 in the updated 2026 on 300. Tennessee, Duke, Notre Dame, Georgia, and South Carolina are amongst his top schools. Now, me personally, once again, I feel like Tennessee is out front here for Rodney Dunham. 14th nationally, number 3 edge, number 3 in the state of North Carolina, according to the On3 industry rankings. Now, you can see on the screen, he is ranked as the 7th best prospect in the country, according to On3. So, again, whose evaluations do you trust? Do you trust On3? Do you trust 247 Sports? I don't think anybody in the comment section in the chat, I don't think you guys trust ESPN and Rivals too much. So, here's the update that they put out with the ranking. Says moving into the top 10 as On3's number 7 ranked prospect nationally, the 6'5", 230-pound Dunham is high on South Carolina, Tennessee, Notre Dame, Duke, and Georgia. The Charlotte Myers Park standout is working to get up to South Bend this spring, and the Irish are a major contender. The Gamecocks and Vols have had Dunham on campus several times, and both programs have had a buzz around them. Wouldn't be surprised to see Dunham get on Georgia's campus this spring as well. So, again, a change in ranking here. Rodney Dunham jumping into the top 10. So why the change? Here's the scouts take. This comes from Charles Power, the On3 director of scouting and rankings. It says Rodney Dunham has the look of a natural pass rusher. At 6'4", 215 with plus length, he has developmental frame along with excellent get off and bend around the edge. Dunham is a coordinated athlete and shows encouraging flashes of pass rush skill. Makes impressive plays in pursuit. Dunham doesn't turn 17 until July, so he is younger for the cycle and has room to continue developing from a size and strength perspective. Now, he's been to campus several times already. Visited for Junior Day last year. Also took an unofficial visit for the win over Alabama. Now, we talk about Tennessee, him being on campus multiple times, Tennessee prioritizing him. This is something that Matt Ray said going back to January. He said Tennessee has prioritized him since he made his way in town in the summer. High-caliber pass rusher who fits the mold for what the Vols are looking for. Coach Chop, shout out Coach Chop, just got promoted, and Coach Garner have made Tennessee a serious player in this one early on, but it is going to be a battle. Welcome to recruiting at an elite level. It's not easy. You're talking about these big boy battles. You're talking about Notre Dame. You're talking about Georgia. Says he recently visited Knoxville for the Alabama game, and it was his best experience to date. Big-time baseball prospect, so that is another feather in Tennessee's cap on this one. North Carolina, Florida State, several others working this one hard as well, but Tennessee is a legitimate player for his services. No, they're using James Pierce here. We've talked about this before, the quote from Dunham where he says, they like my length, they like my speed. They remind me of James Pierce, of course. They like my length and speed, my ability to make plays. Says I look up to James Pierce a lot. He wins a lot with speed. He's long. We're kind of built the same height and everything, so I look up to him a lot. I watch his high school highlights, and I watch a lot of his college highlights as well. Now, Austin Price put out an update over at VolQuest after Rodney Dunham visited for his junior day back in January. He said, Dunham and Tennessee continue to jive well. The Vols are clearly at the top here with others pushing. That's a good place to be. I think that's where Tennessee is at with Tristan Keys. So both of these guys, this is an update on rankings, but Tennessee is in front for 2 guys inside the top 10. And you've already got Faison Brandon committed. You want to go get 3 guys in the top 10? Sign me up for that. So just like I think Tennessee is leading for Tristan Keys, I think they're leading here for Rodney Dunham. AP confirms that, says the Vols are clearly at the top here with others pushing. Said that he hopes to make a decision about a month before his senior season starts. Now, Steve Wiltfong's an update from a couple of weeks ago. The Irish are battling with the likes of Duke, South Carolina, Tennessee, and Georgia for Dunham. Says that he has spent a lot of time with the Blue Devils, Gamecocks, and Vols. This will be a return visit to South Bend. Athens is another place he wants to go. So he bumps up into the top 10 according to the On3 rankings. I think Tennessee is the leader here. What do you think? Jump in the comment section. Let's talk about it. That magic number is always that top 5. Can Tennessee finally get that top 5 class? Josh Heupel continues to trend up in recruiting, whether you like it or you don't. Blue chip prospects are on the rise. Can he continue to go up in the right direction? Let's talk about it in the comment section. As always, smash the thumbs up on the way out the door. Go check out the Talkin VAWLS merchandise, bonfire.com/store/Talkin VAWLS. You can also help out the channel by hitting that join button down below, right there beside subscribe. It's just $1 a month. You like the content, you like the videos, you watch every show, and you say, man, I enjoy this. You want to support us, you want to keep the lights on, think about hitting that join button. We would greatly appreciate it. But if not, smash the thumbs up because it's quick, free, and easy. Jump in the comment section. Let's talk about it because this is the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.